I remember when I was a kid, my dad had created several different companies, a plumbing company, a water treatment company, and, been with our family. And then I remember at one point when my dad, I don't know, maybe it was 14 or 15, my dad got really into motorcycles, and he got a motorcycle and then he put his passion into it. And this passion led to, he started really dedicating his life to it, into motorcycles, into motorcycle riding, and then developed a huge corporation where people could meet up and talk about life, and they brought money for charity and did all kinds of amazing things. And when my dad started getting into motorcycles, one thing I heard a lot from people was he's having a midlife crisis. And it's interesting because I'm 44, I'll be 45 next month, and I'm starting to look at what is a midlife crisis, because it's something I often hear of with a tone of shame, like, oh, I'm going through a midlife crisis right now, like it's a bad thing. And I look at a midlife crisis more and more as, we are here on this planet to seek freedom and to seek love. And, as you continue to grow, you start to learn that's what you're here for. You want the higher version of yourself, the freer version of yourself. And for some people, that could be just their football team is winning more. It could be leaving a job that no longer fulfills you. It could be taking martial arts. It could be getting into the right relationship. Whatever, we're all seeking that. And as you go up the awareness scale, as you keep doing this inner work, you start to realize the ultimate freedom really does exist in the now. In this moment, in the now, you can experience both freedom and love. We think that, oh, I need to do this to feel freedom, or if I got into this type of relationship, I'll feel love. But the now holds space for all of it. It's a giant paradox. Like, you can feel completely connected. Often out of the now, you can feel like, I feel connected because I'm in a relationship, or I feel free because I'm single. But the now holds space for both. You can have everything in the now. So the cool thing is, as we go up in awareness, you start to realize you can really only get it through the now, and you can still experience all those other things. But it's in the now that you will experience that freedom. And what that is the goodbye to the conditioning that was thrown on you before you had an awareness that was happening. When you were a kid, you were just told you have to be this, you learn to follow authority, you need to be this type of person, you have to be this. And it's when we start to hit this point in our lives where we realize, what is it that I want, despite what I'm told I should do or what people around me think I should do? What am I? What am I truly? And it's interesting, as I hit, 44, 45 years old, how I'm looking at my dad and going, thank you for following that. Thank you for, you didn't have to tell me that to do this. You just did this. He followed this thing. And had he felt he had to stay in his old story, I might be like that too. But because he did that, I feel this freedom to really be myself. And where I'm at is I'm really realizing I can have that freedom here and completely keep some of my circumstances the same and then change some circumstances. But the true essence of my freedom and love exists in this moment, in the now. And that's what I'm here. I don't want to say seeking, because it only exists in the now, but that's what I'm in practice of. That's what I'm connecting to. So maybe we could take the shame out of the idea, oh, that person's just going through a midlife crisis, and dismissing it, because maybe actually they're freeing themselves and making the world better for their kids, and maybe opening something up that they've never known about themselves. And maybe that's okay, because maybe that's an access point to making the world better.